Oh. Ooh. This is actual metal, that's kind of cool. And this part is meant to go behind it, and it's meant to have these tubes on it so that it looks like there's lights in there. I want to put real lights in it. So I found these that I bought forever ago and never used, but they're little tea lights, and they have batteries, and they flicker, and they're orange, which looks really cool. So what I want to try and do is put a pair of them in this part and then run wires off of them so we can power them once we figure out where the batteries are going to go on this thing. Oh, right through. And now hopefully that should fit in there, and then this can go over it. Yes! This is eventually going to go in there, but to make room for those wires, I need to cut a slot in this guy. Slides in, and we're good. Our wires can now come out the bottom. And I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue. There we go. Now I can just wire those together and we should be all set. There. All right, let's see if those work. They do! All right. These bulbs have to go on, and they are retained by the top of it there. I think this goes over it. Let's light it up and see how it looks. And lights. Yeah. That looks really legit. Robin buff. There we go, a little bit of a shine. So this piece was just black, and I wanted to call out all the really cool texture on that, so that's why we hit it with rub and buff, and now we put it in there, and it looks a little bit more interesting in the background, and it's got that nice layered effect. That does help quite a bit. You can actually see that texture through there. I like that, I'm glad I did that.